Hi guys, today we're going to be learning about the First Amendment. So you may be asking yourself, what is the First Amendment? In super complicated words, the First Amendment is Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. So now I'm sure you're probably thinking, what does that even mean? Alright, let's get into detail. The First Amendment guarantees the freedom of religion. This means a person can practice any and all religions, or you can practice nothing at all. This part of the First Amendment limits the government's power on setting a national religion. The First Amendment guarantees the freedom of speech. This means a person can say what they want without the fear of censorship or government retaliation. However, there are certain limits to this aspect of the First Amendment. A person still can't do anything that will physically harm others or incite actions that are illegal. Next is the freedom of assembly. This means people have the right to hold public meetings and form groups or associations without interference of the government. These groups are able to collectively express, promote, pursue, and defend their ideas. The First Amendment also guarantees the freedom of press. This gives media such as newspaper and television the freedom to communicate and express ideas through their various mediums. However, this still follows the limits in freedom of speech in which you can't physically harm others or incite illegal actions. Lastly, the First Amendment guarantees the freedom of petition. This gives people the right to make a complaint or seek assistance of the government without fear of punishment. If a person believes something in the government is unjust, we have the right to voice our opinion and ask the government to assist in these matters. So why did they make the First Amendment anyway? Prior to the First Amendment, people could be persecuted for things such as religion. The government had the right to establish a national religion also. Furthermore, protesters could be silenced, the press could not criticize the government, and people could not petition for social change. Moving on to our Supreme Court case, today we're going to be talking about Tinker versus Des Moines. In the Supreme Court case of Tinker versus Des Moines, 3 Iowa public school students wore black armbands to school in silent protest against the Vietnam War. The students were suspended, and the parents decided to sue. The case made it to the Supreme Court, and the justices voted in a 7-2 majority vote that the First Amendment applied to the students. This is because the students' silent protest did not interfere with the educational process of the school. The school had no right to punish the students for expressing their views on the Vietnam War. And now it's time for a test question. The First Amendment protects individual rights except A. Freedom of press, B. Freedom of privacy, C. Freedom of assembly, or D. Freedom of religion. If you answered B. Freedom of privacy, you're right. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my project, and thanks for watching.